All right, guys. Look, everybody wants to occasionally grab a little tan, get a little something going.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
Well, occasionally you get out your drone, you're going, looking around, Rhode Island.
Oh, no.
You've got a wind turbine there, and yeah, what's up? Now, this is, I know what you're thinking. Is this Heidi Klum? No. No, it's not. It's the guy
Never
who
is, Mark. It's always like some, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. It's always like something you don't want to see.
Like some big fat.
Yeah.
Exactly. So this guy is sitting up here, gives a little wave.
Okay.
Okay, so here's the issue. Are you crazy? I mean, there are no rails on this thing.
What?
My guess is, and I don't do a lot of this, my guess is when you're, laying out, do you not ever fall asleep? Like, I'd be out like a light in like 10 seconds.
Yeah.
Oh, I'd be rolling over and off that thing in a minute and a half.
How does this even happen? You can climb up those
Yeah,
things?
through the inside. Yeah, here's the hatch.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. So he goes all the way. Now, I don't know if he's going up a ladder the whole way. I don't know how this thing works. I've never been inside one of these wind turbines, but look at him. He's just like hanging out. And the dude just hangs out. The quality of the video, by the way, is tremendous.
It's pretty steady, isn't it?
Yeah. And then he cruises over, and this dude just kind of sits there, checks it out, and out we go.
No
So there
way.
you go. Yeah, it's nice. 75 degrees in the metro, east-southeast wind, 6 miles an hour. Temperatures to the north, mainly 50s and 60s. Some 70s out east and 80s down to the south. Got a few things going on here. You can see the showers here in southern Colorado. We've got a cold front that's coming down. It's going to plow through eastern New Mexico through the day tomorrow, and that will help to focus thunderstorms and bring more moisture in across the state during the day tomorrow and through the day on Saturday. So let's break down this front and what it's going to do and what it means and why. What we really need to watch tomorrow is where does the actual front set up. I think it's going to end up setting up along the central mountain chain as it banks up against the mountains. The reason that's important is because that's where the best forcing is to crank up thunderstorms here. Because once the front passes through the east, although we're going to have moisture in place, that cooler air, which is going to settle down with the moisture here, will not allow for a lot of thunderstorm activity. Remember, cool air is heavy air. It's pretty stable. It stays on the ground, doesn't tend to pop up and form thunderstorms. So that's why you guys across the Northeast could actually be somewhat quiet tomorrow for storms once the front goes through, and then areas, say, along the central mountain chain could crank up some pretty good storms. Then the front will just continue to blast its way through. Here in the metro area, we're likely to get some gusty winds occasionally late in the day tomorrow as that front works its way through, and then the front will push all the way through New Mexico and focus more storms central and western areas thanks to the additional moisture coming up throughout the day on Saturday. Beyond that, the monsoon flow pattern sets back up again and draws moisture into the state through the beginning of next week. So we're going to stay fairly active thanks to a cold front and the monsoon flow. 80s for the most part across southern Colorado for tomorrow with partly cloudy skies. Spot chance that a storm comes back for Saturday. Meanwhile, 85 in Grants, 89 in Farmington, and 87 in Gallup. Over to the southwest, partly cloudy with some high terrain storms. Chance for storms is going to be interesting across the southeast. Again, remember wherever that front sets up, that's probably where we're most likely to crank up some pretty good storms for tomorrow. Northeast, areas like Roy may end up being a little more quiet, while areas like Las Vegas and Mora could be more active as the front lays along the mountains. Over the northern mountains, pretty good day for storms tomorrow. And I do think we've got a chance to crank them up again over the weekend and into next week. Same deal in the East Mountains. Again, we banked that front right up in there. We could fire some pretty good storms. And if we do, don't be surprised if we get a little more of a at least beefy east wind coming into the metro area by tomorrow afternoon. Our chance for showers? Yeah, we've got a shot for tomorrow. We've got a better shot on Saturday with a high of 89 and a chance for an isolated storm well into next week.
All right. Thank you, Mark.